We use a range of PTC products. Obviously, we start with the core modeling functionality, but we extend that out both towards the front end and the back end of the process. So at the front end, we use ISDX for freeform surfacing. We use advanced assembly for top-down design. We use a lot of the functionality in mechanism and mechanism dynamics in terms of optimization. And we also use ProMechanica to do simulations and so on and so forth.
Yeah, I mean, for example, when we use Mechanica, one of the nice things about Mechanica being integrated into ProEngineer is that you can use it at different points in the process. So other people that are using standalone finite elements, I think it tends to get pushed towards the tail end of the development process, because they've got to have a model with a high enough fidelity that the design is far enough that they're ready to analyze it. And when it's built in, we can take a model in the first week of a project just as a first pass feasibility to say, is this about the right size, about the right strength? Do we have a feasible material that we're going to use? When all of those packages are integrated into ProEngineer instead of being standalone, I think it makes their use easier, quicker, earlier in the design process, and more efficient.
3D modeling is really the point of entry for any design firm or any manufacturer at this point. So what PTC offers is the ability to extend the core modeling functionality with things like Mechanism. And Mechanism is a great tool for sort of that virtual prototyping and getting the design further, faster, reducing your risk and getting to market faster.
Right. I mean, I think 10 or 15 years ago, CAD was a big deal. So if you could model a part in CAD, that was a fantastic offering. But these days, there's 20 different CAD offerings and everybody's got it. Everybody can model a part, build an assembly, that sort of thing. So when we can take those additional tools that ProEngineer offers and integrate them and use that to expand our offering, that makes things a lot easier for us and lets us offer more value.
Yeah, it adds value for us. More importantly, it adds value for our clients. And so optimization, whether it be with BMX, optimization in Mechanism, optimization in simulation, or the freeform surfacing at the front end, where you can add value sooner, faster, spit out 3D models with the technologies that exist for that. It's really an integrated platform.
Yeah, and I mean, ISDX is a great example of how ProEngineer was really on the leading end of that freeform surfacing thing. Being in a consulting firm, we use products that are not us personally, but other people in the company use products that are not ProEngineer. And it seems to me that they're usually a year or two behind the learning curve. When we have a new functionality, ISDX, for example, a few years back, that's a super powerful tool, and now lots of people are copying that functionality, but it was something that ProEngineer could do first. And kind of across the board, it seems like they lead that way, and coming out with new powerful features first that then other softwares have a tendency to kind of emulate.
Yeah, I think things like advanced assembly, the top-down design functionality, which now other people can do, were there first. I think the mechanism design is one of the huge advantages right now from a mechanical design standpoint.
Yeah, I don't know that you can get that in anything else as an integrated solution. You can take something out of another CAD package and export it to a standalone solution to do that sort of thing. But there's all sorts of problems with that. When you make changes, you got to go back to the original database and update things. So having it integrated is really the key.
Yeah, it's not that you can't create motion or animations, but you can't get engineering data out of that motion, and that's really the key from an engineering standpoint.
And work it back into your original geometry. That's very important.
Yeah, I think I'd like to talk about innovation as well. I mean, with innovation can come in many forms. So it could come in the form of a user interface. It can also come in the form of a new form. It could be aesthetics. It could be optimization from a mechanical standpoint. It could be adding features. It could be reducing risk in some way. So, innovation faster with reduced risk is what PTC is all about.